Good morning. Two Irish footballers were caught up in Tuesday's shooting drama as a masked man opened fire on a restaurant on the Costa del Sol. Sean Madden and Conor Brady, both members of the Gowner Club from Ireland, were reportedly in the restaurant when the shooting happened in Puerto Banús. Their club said the pair were safe and well, adding they were caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, but both are fine. Tourists reportedly dived for cover or scattered as the gunman approached the restaurant near the Christamar shopping centre at around 6 p.m. on Tuesday. He fired at least 3 shots from a semi-automatic weapon. Venezuela's former head of military intelligence, Hugo Carvajal, is on his way to the United States, where he faces charges of drug trafficking. Mr. Carvajal was a close ally of the late Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez and is thought to hold key information about his government and that of Chavez's successor, Nicolas Maduro. The former spy chief fled Venezuela after he turned against Maduro. He was extradited from Spain, where he had spent years in hiding. Mr. Carvajal, whose nickname is El Pollo, or the Chicken, is expected to make his first court appearance within hours of landing in New York. Prosecutors accuse the 63-year-old of having used his position of Chief of Military Intelligence to protect shipments of cocaine from Venezuela bound for the United States. Spain recorded the highest temperature since 1928 on Tuesday at 45.4 degrees Celsius in Figueres, so the meteorological agency announced yesterday. AMET also said that records were registered in both high and low temperatures during the third heatwave of the summer. According to the new figures, July the 18th was the hottest day in 95 years in Figueres, which is in Girona province. The temperatures went above 43 degrees Celsius in several other regions too, including Corba, the Balearic Islands, Valencia and Aragon. And Malaga equalled its all-time record high temperature in the city yesterday. The thermometer at the airport reached 44.2 degrees Celsius, which equalled a record that had not been reached for more than 40 years. And hundreds of firefighters, backed by water-dropping aircraft, were still battling a wildfire raging since Saturday on the island of La Palma. The fire has destroyed some 3,500 hectares of land, burned around 20 houses and buildings, and temporarily forced 4,000 residents to evacuate. And coastal waters have also hit a record high temperature for this time of year, so the National Weather Office said yesterday. The average temperature of the water off the coast in mid-July reached 24.6 degrees Celsius. That's 2.2 degrees higher than the average for the season, according to AMET. The figure far exceeds the previous record of 24 degrees hit in 2015 and is unprecedented for mid-July since current records began back in 1940. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.